It's a very good morning and welcome to match 24 of the 2025 Top End T20 Series, proudly brought to you by Tourism NT. It's the Melbourne Renegades Academy up against the Hobart Hurricanes Academy. We are at the absolutely gorgeous Gardens Oval. The skippers just sort of wandering over. I don't think they quite knew what was happening at the time. Now, it was a little bit earlier on. Normally we do it 30 minutes before, but on this occasion they wandered in. Home game for the Renegades in inverted commas. The call was the Hurricanes and the Renegades said, we won the toss, we're going to have a bowl first. Hurricanes have a hit, Jack.
Yeah, we are. Looking forward to seeing change the batting order here. Young Zac Curtin, as we see, listed to come out and open the batting. He's playing some club cricket up here at the Southern Districts Crocs Cricket Club.
Ollie Peak at the top. We're looking forward to seeing him play. Who are you looking forward to here?
Yeah, looking forward to seeing Peak take the reins today as captain. Obviously a young 18-year-old, played a bit of first-class cricket now for Vic and a lot of underage stuff in the Aussie 19s.
Left-handed Radhakrishnan will be facing the first ball. Renegades, 2 wins, 2 losses. The Hurricanes, 1 and 3. Both sides looking for an elusive victory in their 5th game this tournament. All sides playing 6 games, 11-game tournament, 11-team tournament. Hasn't it just grown year on year? Looking forward to this one, Jack. Here we go, David Moody. Straight away on the money, goes through for a quick single, hit it, it stumps, and that's a big appeal. The umpire, and they're going to come back for a second. Cricket is a very unfair game. There's been about 19 things happening in that first ball. Jack, try and decipher it for us. And that's it beautifully through mid-wicket. It's a quick outfield here. A little bit slow in the mornings, though, and will be picked up just inside the boundary. I don't think we're going to see too many all-run threes square of the wicket here. Beautiful shot off the toes to get away from Curtin. You heard earlier, Jack is in pretty good form. Once again, flicks that backward as square. The first one hard, in and out, and we'll get back for 2. So, good over from the Hurricanes. Both Curtin and Radhakrishnan looking steady at the crease. 9 coming from Dave Moodie's first over. There's a little ramp over short fine. It's got a long way to go, though, and probably will be picked up just inside the rope, as it is a long, long way. That's a beautiful hit. Our first boundary of the day. And
onto the road.
Onto the road it goes. They've got the gate open there. Someone's going to have to get through. This is why the games never take 3 hours when we're here at Gardens Oval. There's a little bit of movement, just straight into the slot. I reckon there's a little bit of preemptiveness there from Radhakrishnan. And gone! Straight through, went for the short boundary again. Moody held his nerve a little bit, pitched it up, and with that pace, fuller, quicker, and knocked over Radhakrishnan. He's gone for 14.
Just seeing a replay there, Radhakrishnan lining up that short boundary on the leg side, but Moody sneaks that straight through, hitting the top and middle. Tim David and co, they're just relentless.
And that's a fully. I'll easily play, but you don't mind getting those first balls just to get off the mark. But a good one. 7 from the over. And the wicket, the important wicket, Radhakrishnan gone for 14. So after 3 overs, the Hurricanes were sent in to bat. And knocked him over! Xavier Crone, beautifully bowled. The 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. He's a wicket taker, we know that. And that is some good discipline from Crone. Beautifully bowled, right, gone for 3.
Yeah, really nice start here by Crone. Just seeing a replay there, as he touched on, top off stump. Just playing across the line. Interesting shot. Might have seemed away a little bit, but interesting shot there from right, going across the line of the ball.
And that's a beautiful shot. That's a cricket shot. A flick through the leg side, just straying a little bit straight, and that'll run into the boundary for 4. Beautiful shot, and Crone just kicks the dust. He's been so good and so disciplined, and just that last ball. It's been 8-run over, 2 for 29. Still a good over, a wicket from it, and a rather disciplined opening here from the Renegades. But a good shot from Ward. He started well.
Yeah, really positive start from Ward. Played such a difference.
Struck on the pad, huge appeal and gone. Curtin gone for 6. Stowe strikes. And another wicket falls. Well bowled. We said at the start, he's got really good control. And he's done exactly that. That's pitched on middle and hitting halfway up. That is as plumb can get.
That's a pretty easy decision there from the umpire, and Curtin just playing across the line there.
And that's just a bit short, and that's going to be all the way for 6. Likes his locks, likes his bangs, but that's gone backward a square for 6. Just eased into it too, didn't he? Didn't try and hit that too hard. I know we mentioned that a little bit, but that's a crucial part of T20 cricket, of cricket in general.
Yeah, it is absolutely. Just seen the replay there. Just a miss there from Bangs, short at the body.
And that's going to go miles. That's into the trees. Is it over the fence? Didn't see it come down.
I'll tell you what, if you've got your car parked on the other side of the road there, I'd be moving that. It's a poor ball there from Nair to start. Just having a look here, halfway down. And unfortunately, this boundary is definitely not big enough, but...
And that's going to be another 6. Just a bit short. Over it straight away. This one stays within the region of the park. Just only got to slightly get it wrong, and all of a sudden it's a 10-run over. 3 for 59. Good shot from Wackham. Rock back. Just set up nicely.
Yeah, fraction short there from Archer after a nice start to the over.
That's going to be another 6. Beautiful shots. It's into the trees, and that's gone over the road. Almost hit the Renault just driving past. A little 50 rent-a-car almost copped it.
Yeah, that's the third one we've seen onto the road now, as we just see a replay there, just a fraction short, but there's no margin for error here at Gardens Oval, as we just see the car driving past narrowly. Missed there.
That's gone fine, so they're going to run the first one hard. In off the boundary very quickly. Stowe. But they're going to get back for 2. And some good running from Ward as well. Not just to turn 1 into 2, but to get back in strike, as we said earlier.
It was intentional too. Straight off the bat, he wanted to. Got it fine. Delicate touch there.
And it's gone onto the stumps and gone. Caught the bottom edge, went to the top of the pads, and then dribbled onto the bails. Oh, cricket, it gives you a bit of luck, and then it takes it away just as quickly.
Seeing a replay here of the wicket. Looks like maybe a bit of glove onto hip, onto the top of the bails there. Unlucky way to fall for Ward. It was a nice start.
It's been hit firmly. It's a race out to the boundary. Going to come back for 2 and going to have to hurry. Lemire is normally very good at getting that glove off as well. Also realised there wasn't a chance for a run out.
Stuck with off spin.
And gone, a little edge. Well taken, Lemire as well. Stayed low, moved the gloves beautifully. And the skipper has worked. Maybe underestimated the off spin of the skipper. Not sure it spun all that much. It didn't have to. That was really well taken. And a wicket. The opposition skipper goes into the gloves. Just stayed there. That's good keeping.
Really well taken. Yeah, really well taken there by Lemire. And hope we're disappointed with that. He's had a great start to the tournament with a couple of half centuries. He's up there in the top 5 leading run scorers throughout the tournament.
And that's going to come off the outside edge. It's going to race away. He picked up just inside. It won't be able to. It's not a long boundary. And that's gone for 4. I reckon there's a huge huge Renegades contingent on the hill with one Hurricane supporter clapping.
Yeah, I reckon there was one clap there.
One clap. Just races away. That doesn't. It was an outside edge, but not a great ball. Just missed his mark. And that's gone up and over and goes for another boundary. Again, didn't get a huge amount on it, but as you say, is used to facing that new ball. And whilst it's still pretty hard, only 11 overs old, this seems to be a good decision from the Hurricanes.
Yeah, so far so good for the Hurricanes. Back-to-back boundaries there for Prestwidge, as we just see a replay here. Possibly just missing his line again there, if you're being critical. Crone, field all up on the offside and short offside boundary.
That's in the air. and that should be taken. Well bowled from Xavier Crone. Another wickets. Crone strikes. The easiest of catches taken from Arjun there. And welcome, this is what happens with power surges. Sometimes the wickets fall because you almost get into that mentality that you have to score quickly.
Yeah, poor shot there by Wackham. Just a little bit of extra bounce, possibly got a bit bigger on him than he may have expected, but you just feel he probably didn't need to do that. 2 boundaries already this over, and he probably had to be the batter to get through the 20 overs with others batting around him at the other end, possibly.
Shorter, quicker, that's going to be 4. It's going to count as one of the bounces of the over also. It's going to be said buys.
That's harsh on the keeper there.
I reckon that's pretty harsh on 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃. No keeper's going to enjoy that being counted against them.
See replay there. That's pretty harsh on the keeper there by the looks on replay.
Both arms. And that's gone along the ground and knocked him over. There's not a huge amount that Prestwich can do about that. Stowe will take the wicket, don't worry about that. Prestwich gone for 15. That is pretty tricky to face, and it's 7 for 99. I'm not sure it's going to fill the Renegades batters with too much glee. Well bowled from Stowe, though.
No, he's found a nice little spot there on the wicket by the looks that hasn't got above shin high. Nice to see a little replay here. Might be a wrong one, sliding back in towards the right-hander. Is, but just hits below halfway up off stump there by the looks.
Didn't mind the walk-away celebration too. And it's going to go. It's going to go. And it's gone. Straight down the throat. You're going to hit, you've got to go from low to high and actually get it up and over those fielders in the deep. A nice, clean catch down a deep mid-wicket. And it's 8 for 103.
Just see a replay here. Gets down nice and low. Looks to go that conventional slog sweep to the short boundary. Didn't get enough of it. Looks like Dixon there on the fence. Takes a pretty simple one in the end.
Never looked high enough, did it? Never looked like he'd actually given it enough. Hits it well out to deep mid-wicket. A fair chase. It's going to reach the boundary. That's a really good shot. Slightly over-pitched, but timed it really well. So Carlisle's away. He gets a boundary. Archer, who'd been so good since his first over, unfortunately gives away a boundary off his last delivery, but finishes with 1 for 21. His last 3 overs just going for 11.
Yeah, beautiful shot there by Carlisle. Bangs didn't actually have too far to move there, but you just see the ball race away to the deep cow corner boundary. Looks like it's going to be David Moody back again to bowl the 19th over.
It's straight down the ground, and mid-on, mid-off are both up, so it's going to be a chase. And he picked up inside the boundary. They're going to come back for 3, and that's good running.
Really nice shot there by Smith, straight down the ground. Pushing his case to slide up the order just a little bit, possibly.
The Renegades probably thinking that neither of these batters were going to hit too convincingly down the wicket with both mid-on, mid-off inside the circle. So a really good shot. Moody probably just missed his mark by a smidgen. Deep backward square, deep square leg, deep mid-wicket. Deep third and a sweeper on the offside boundary.
Might be back of a length here, I reckon. Pace on, back of a length.
Exactly where it is. I reckon Carlisle knew that too. In fact, I reckon everyone knew that. But execution is probably the next key.
Absolutely. Might not have bounced as high as he wanted there, Carlisle, but time for a little bit of pace there. Moody snuck that one through.
If you're at Chicago Kings or NT Strike, do you watch some of the replays of these deliveries, or do you just come out and play the game in front of it, knowing that we're using the same wicket for this afternoon as well?
Probably depends on the person, I'd say. There's a couple in that NT Strike side that'll be watching this quite closely, no doubt.
Backs away and heaves it through the leg side. It'll only be 1.
I'm told there'll be a fair bit of time on the PlayStation as well, pre-game.
Playing PlayStation cricket?
FIFA, I believe, is the go.
I reckon I resurrected my career playing PS2 cricket. That's how long ago it was.
Giving your age away here.
Well, just realising, hang on, if they can only play 2 shots and they always go for 4 or 6, why can't I try and do the same?
Absolutely.
Didn't always work, of course, but
of course.
You remembered how to bat. it's short and wide, and both umpires have gone for the wide. It was high and it was wide. Yeah, giving the age away is one thing. The internet's the other one. They can probably give it away. Got a 30-year school reunion coming up. I almost don't want to go because then you're actually admitting that it was 30 years since you finished year 12. Still be young at heart, can't you? You can still be childish.
Absolutely.
Get a bit old to face a little 4-year-old with his squishy stars ball though inside playing cricket.
You got you covered.
Let's go outside. It's too quick. Still chucks it though. I've got to get him the straight arm. I just can't teach him how to bowl. That's the only problem. 820 here. Just trying to eke out another few runs. Let's get him bat on ball. Smith throws his head back, but at least he's trying to tick it over a little bit.
He's actually hit that quite nicely too. I think he throws his head back. He's picked out the deep man there, possibly. Just 8 balls left in the innings. Really important. 8 balls for the Hurricanes.
It's been handy though. 14 from 12. Smith has come in.
Yeah, and obviously not known for his batting, known for his pace bowling, but nice little cameo here so far.
Pace right off there from Moody. Not letting Carlisle have the full swing at it.
See pace bowlers go to that ball more and more these days in the Big Bash and the various short form tournaments around the globe. Slow ball bouncer. Brave ball with the short square boundaries here.
Absolutely it is. So there's 1 ball remaining in the penultimate over. The Renegades winning the bat flip, electing to bowl first, and it has been all Renegades. Just consistent wickets throughout the innings. It was a 41-run partnership. Ward and Wickham were involved in. Aside from that, it's been slim pickings. Tries to career this down the ground, but will only get the 1. But we'll keep the strike for the last over. Moody finishes with 1 for 29 from his 4. Hurricanes 8 for 123 with 1 over remaining. It looks like a giant garden gnome with that little goatee beard thing happening.
Yeah, he does. It's a new addition, but looks, he didn't have that last time he was in Darwin.
That's a big hit. That's a great hit. That's 6 all the way. Good shot. Picked it up nice and cleanly. Hit it clean as a whistle. Crone will be disappointed. He hasn't given away too many of those over the course of his 3 overs, but that's a really good shot from Smith.
Yeah, it was a good shot by Smith. We see here, just use his feet down the wicket. Really nice full swing of the bat there. Bat finishing right up over his shoulders. And a few nice little applauds from the couple of Hurricanes supporters sitting next to us.
Said they started off in the shade, as we all did. Notice the locals got the good spot in this commentary position too, just in the shade the whole time. Bit of experience there.
Only just.
Takes the pace off, and that's a good delivery. Last minute appeal, just in case. Haven't seen too many of those given, it must be said.
Beautiful winter's day here in Darwin. 32 degrees, sun shining, barely a cloud in the sky. And if you're in Darwin and you don't have tickets yet for the remaining games, there's $10. Plenty of great cricket to be played. Finals day down at DXC Arena in Marara on Sunday.
It's good value, isn't it? See some really good cricket. That's a full toss down the side. It's only going to go for 1. I reckon again, Crone's probably got away with 1 there. And he gets Carlisle on strike, who doesn't always lay bat on ball.
Just tick over that 130 mark now. Trying to sneak towards a little target for the bowlers.
Reached the boundary a couple of times in these last 3 balls. It just gives a target to defend at least.
Yeah, if they can sneak their way to 140 here, 10 off the last 3 balls.
Might be wishful thinking, but we'll see. It's going to be a wide. He'll have to bowl that one again.
He's not happy about it either, Crone. Stands there, hands on hips.
Have you ever seen a bowler happy when given a wide?
I was about to say, there's not many fast bowlers that are happy.
Yeah, I should have just finished that sentence after. Have you ever seen a fast bowler happy? The wry smile occasionally.
No, I don't know many of them.
You keep telling me they win all the flags for everyone. Sure, that's always true, but try and keep them happy and agree when you can. Still 3 balls remaining. that's just a bit quick. That's got through. That's good bowling from Crone. Now it's a look from the batter. I'll have to look up and suggest that maybe that was too far away.
Not too far off the same ball. Carlisle suggesting.
Hitting those wide Yorkers just inside the markers, that's the key, isn't it?
Really well bowled.
Batters who aren't as proficient.
Absolutely. It's obviously a tough ball to nail, but when you get it right, as he's done there, you just see a little change in the field. Deep point coming up into the ring and short fine leg dropping back to deep fine leg. Might see him bowl a fraction straighter here this time.
Straight in at the batter. You're going to try and run hard here and get 2 because he didn't hit it all that hard, and that's the only way you can get 2. Well run, well played. Almost took the pace off the ball himself there, Carlisle. Scampers back for 2. Well, the scene is set. If they would like to get to 140, at least have the target as 140, this is the way.
Last ball. Got to go as hard as he can here. 10 off the over so far. Boundary here at Bankit, their biggest over of the innings.
I don't really see Crone giving full pace, but who knows? Last ball of the innings. Bangs it in short. Carlisle hits this one out to deep mid-wicket. Will only be the 1. So a good effort there. Funnily enough, it ends up being their biggest over of the innings. The final one, 11 from it, 8 for 134. And the Melbourne Renegades Academy will be very pleased that they've kept the Hurricanes to 134. Good knock from Smith at the end there, 22 from 16. Tim Ward, who got a life on 13, made 35 from 20. A couple of 15s to Wackham and Prestridge, but all in all, probably a disappointing scorecard.
Yeah, disappointing scorecard. A few starts, none went on with it there. Unfortunately, just looking through the bowling card, plenty of spin bowled through the middle. Stowe picking the bowlers, 4 overs, 2 for 21. 2 quicks up top. Started well with a couple of wickets each.
Yeah, plenty of overs of spin in there for the Renegades, which may just have an inkling as to what the Hurricanes need to do if they are going to try and defend 134. It's a very warm welcome back to Gardens Oval. It is match 24 of the 2025 Top End T20 Series. Proudly brought to you by Tourism NT. Pete Laser and Jack Doyle with you. And it has been all Renegades so far. They won the bat flip. They sent the Hurricanes in. Consistent wickets across the 20 overs. Means the Hurricanes ended with 8 for 134. 31-run partnership for the 9th wicket, so they've at least put a total that they can defend, but it's not going to be easy work. And Jack, you played here at Gardens Oval, you know the wicket, you know the conditions. With 50-metre boundaries square of the wicket, it's going to be tough to defend.
Yeah, it is going to be tough to defend short square boundaries, as you touched on, and obviously the power in the Renegades. Top order here with Brown and Dixon up top. Expect to see them make full use of this 4-over power play.
Josh Brown, Harry Dixon, Ollie Peake. It's a fairly intimidating top 4. Joel Amir is coming in at 4, and we know he can bat as well. So the Hurricanes are going to have their work cut out for them, but ground out 134, and I say that because at 8 for 103, with 4 overs remaining, it could have been a lot worse. They could have capitulated and folded. They didn't do that. That leaves them with a slight chance.
Yeah, 130 looked a long way away at times there throughout that batting innings, and Brown to face the first ball of the second innings. He's played his fair share of cricket here in Darwin at Gardens Oval.
In Carlisle. Quick. Keeps a fair way back too. That was pretty quick. Zach Curtin took that. And gone! Bell straight through Brown. He's gone for 1. Just seemed a little off his tucker today, Brown. Couldn't get him away. He's gone for 1. And that's a big wicket. 1 for 3. And with 2 overs into the chase.
Just angled back in there from Bell. Might have got a little bit wider on the crease. Just snuck that one through. Bat and pad there of Brown. Who was looking to whip it leg side through the mid-wicket region.
So he goes hard, and that's how you do it. That's 4. Wasn't the most convincing of strokes. But you can't poke at it. If you poke at it, you can go. If you go hard, you have every chance to stick around.
Absolutely. With the field up, throw your hands through it. Get enough of it on this short square boundary here. Races away to the boundary.
I'm probably surprised that deep thirds down and backward points in the circle. I'll probably swap that around. Because you know they're going to go hard with that new pill. Goes hard again, this time over covers. A better shot, ironically not hit quite as well. That's even better. That's a 6. That's a huge hit. Beautifully struck. You can hit that fence on the full. That's the best of the lot as it clears the rope comfortably.
Yeah, beautiful shot there by Dixon, and a pretty safe shot really with those short boundaries, as we've touched on. Just gives himself a bit of room, and he's hit that off middle stump there by the looks. Up and over, extra cover into the signs on the full.
Goes short, that's in the air. It's going to land safely as fine legs inside the circle. It won't reach the boundary, it'll plug a little bit and it'll take 2. T20 cricket, it's just great to watch. I mean, the standard of cricket's been fantastic, but the entertainment factor has been unbelievable. Deep square and deep backward point. I don't want to pitch it up too far. Just takes the pace off it. You don't want to put words or thoughts into Harry Dixon's head, but I absolutely knew that he knew it was the last ball of the over then.
1 over left to the power play. I'll have that, you reckons? Yep, absolutely.
A good over.
Tasmania scored some runs this week with the bat, missed out today. Benefit of being an all-rounder is get the chance to bounce back with the ball.
Red skipper, you can bowl when you like too. And that's an edge, and that'll go for 4. Doesn't matter how long the boundary is. Pace on. Dixon went hard, and it rolls across the rope. Do say if you're going to go, you're going to go hard, and that's been Dixon's philosophy ever since he's got into cricket. Head was just a little bit of movement there, and a little bit off balance. And that's a beautiful shot. I'm a chance of catching that. I'm a huge chance. Oh, it's just gone past.
Up to us there on the hill. Beautiful shot there by Dixon towards the short boundary. Expect to see him really look to make the most of this power play. 4 balls remaining now. Just see a replay there. Hope just misses in the slot. A little bit too straight. A little bit too full.
Oh, thank you.
Dixon makes them pay there.
This time he goes over mid-off. Another good strike. Hasn't timed all of them as perfectly as he would have liked, but he's still seeing the ball like a balloon at the moment. 4-6-4, great start.
Yeah, beautiful shot again there by Dixon. Just back of a length again, looked to give himself a bit of room and just slapped it down the ground, really. Stood tall, 14 coming from just the first 3 balls of this over. See a replay here. Just a slap, no footwork, hands through the ball.
Doesn't really look like the worst ball either, but I don't really think Dixon cares. And that's another bridge. That's going to go down to the boundary for 4.
Gee, it's a tough game for pace bowlers.
Quite know what hope is.
It's the Renegades to lose, really. See the replay of the edge there. Flies away down to the vacant 3rd man boundary. Just see a field change here with long on.
This one's gone through. It's going to race down to the boundary. It's going to go for 4. That's the last thing that the Hurricanes needs. 4 buys. Peak just getting into his work. He'll just try and score for every ball. Turn the strike over. If he gets one to hit, he probably will, but 1 for 45, they're flying at 9 and over at the moment. Dances down, absolutely smashes that through cover. That could well be shot of the day.
It's an incredible shot.
That has flown through cover for 4.
Yeah, beautiful shot there by Peak. Used his feet and just smoked it, really. Fast hands, straight through the ball.
Well, we haven't seen a ball timed as well as that for quite some time. It wasn't even really there. It need to be. This time goes to reverse and flicks it over what was short 3rd. It ends up being short 5. And that's got enough on it to go for 4. Oh, I don't think we're going to see Ollie Peak in these tournaments for too much longer.
That's a beautiful cricket shot again there by Peak, just showing his class. Comes down the wicket, belts it over cover. Next ball, holds his ground, and just easy as you like off what would have been leg stump. Really flicks it up and over the short 3rd fielder.
He goes short though, there's no one there. Not quite sure why he'd be bowling short of a length with mid on, mid off back and fine leg inside the circle.
No, interesting ball there from Hope, short, but the field really set for a full ball down the ground. Obviously, bigger boundary straight. It's too easy there for Dixon. Just helps it on its way. Over backward square leg.
gone. Hit it straight back to Hope. He takes the catch. Dixon is out, caught and bowled. He doesn't want to go, but he has no choice. He's gone for 43. It's 2 for 59. Maybe there is just a little bit of red hope left for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, a little bit of hope, possibly, for the Canes, as we just see a little replay here. Dixon just clears that front leg, times it well, but really well taken by Hope, who just tosses the ball. A little bit disappointed with his first couple of balls of the over.
Short, and that's hit firmly, and that'll be 6. Over the rope, just missed his mark slightly, and Peak was onto it like a flash.
Yeah, again, you don't have to miss by much here. As a bowler, Peak just rocks back. Might have got a little fake reverse sweep there and just...
That's a beautiful shot from 𝗬𝗓, backward a point for 4. Just a little bit of width. Maybe he didn't get the length he wanted either, but 𝗬𝗓 quickly adjusted and smashed that backward a point.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Gave himself a bit of room here, possibly. Stayed leg side of the ball and just hands straight through the ball, behind point.
And that's gone miles in the air. It's going to land just inside the rope and then trickle into the boundary for 4. The reverse flick once again from Peak. He plays it so well. He sees the ball so early and picks up length quicker than most.
Yeah, it's a fantastic shot there by Peak. As we just see a replay here again, he's taken that from leg stump up and over the short third man fielder there, and it just slowly trickles its way into the boundary down in front of us.
The late cut tries to beat those 2 men backward a point and does. It's going to race away to the boundary again. He can just play all the shots against all the deliveries.
Yeah, scoring 360 degrees here at the moment is Peak. He's pulled out reverse sweeps, shots over cover, and then that just a nice little delicate touch behind point for 4. Little touch there by the fielder wasn't enough.
The short one swats it away backward a square. It's a good shot. A diving attempt down on the boundary, can't stop it. Bell just trying to get into his grill just a touch, but 𝗬𝗓 was equal to the task and hit it in front of his face for 4. The puppy's gone.
In fact, might have been, yeah, over his head there. Really nice shot there by 𝗬𝗓, beautifully controlled.
This time it goes long over long on. Now that is a very, very long boundary. It's going to roll and into the boundary. Good shot. Probably didn't get quite all of it, but hit it well enough. Get around over the Toblerones and 4 more. This is now a big over.
Yeah, big over this for the Gage, as we just see there. Not a bad ball by any stretch, but 𝗬𝗓 just gives himself a bit of room and belts it up and over that.
Another ramp, that's gone miles in the air. It's going to bounce just inside the boundary rope, and of course it bounces over for 4. Peak just seems to be seeing the ball.
How far the game's come. You just see first ball of the spell there by Smith. My old man to be watching, and his advice would be, you know, first ball, just have a look at the new bowler, get your eye in.
And it's gone hard and over, backward point for 4 more. By changing the field, all it does is just change where he wants to hit the next delivery. It brings up the 100 from 62 deliveries. It took 89 deliveries for the Renegades to get, for the Hurricanes to get their 100. They're on a mission here. They do not want this game to just float along.
No, they are. They're on a mission here, absolutely.
It's short, and this time he turns with the ball down to that deep fine leg.
Told he's a pretty good Australian rules footballer as well, Peak.
They all are. Shorter, smash from 𝗬𝗓. It's gone down the long line. It's going to take a good catch, and it is a good catch. He'll be disappointed with that 𝗬𝗓. He's got too much of it. Hit it too straight. And Wright takes a very good catch down at long on. Hope gets a second wicket. 𝗬𝗓's gone for 18. So the damage has been done. 3 for 106. A 47-run stand between Peak and 𝗬𝗓 there.
Really nice catch, actually, by Wright there. He was sort of 10 metres in from that long, straight boundary.
Again, 𝗏𝗏 hits this one beautifully. How's that for a first shot? Just onto the front foot and absolutely creamed it through the covers for 2. Offside. And that's where he goes and gets just over backward point. couldn't have gone any further back. He was standing on the circle. He knew that was the one of two areas that Peak was going to aim if he could. I can't think it'd be harsh to say that was too wide. There wasn't a lot of width there on the ball. Short, and this one's smashed high and long, and that's gone into the pavilion. 6 runs from 𝗵𝗺. He just waited on that. Carlisle just needed to be a bit quicker and a bit higher. Well played from 𝗵𝗺 though.
Yeah, it's a tough ball to bowl here at Gardens Oval with the short square boundaries. You've only got to get...
It's full, he hits it hard, but it's into the breeze. Can Wright take it? He can. He takes it easily inside the boundary. It's a big hit, but not big enough. Good, safe hands from Matt Wright as well. Peak is gone. Another who falls just short of a half-century.
Little commentator's curse there. 4 runs for his 50, and unfortunately caught out there in the deep by Matt Wright. Second catch to his name. But a beautiful innings there by Peak, who's really set the innings up for the Renegades off the back of a powerful start by Dixon. Peak continued and showed us his array of shots, 360 degrees.
I think Peak would be a little bit disappointed there.
Yeah, I think he would have liked to have been there.
Yeah.
When the winning runs were hit. Did the hard work.
So much area out here as well. He's hit it quite literally down, not literally down his throat, otherwise the ball would be in his guts, but straight to it. Would have gone down his throat if he didn't take the catch. Wright just takes that easily. Look at this. That's shelling peas.
He's probably hit it a lot straighter than he would have thought. It's a bigger hit there. Had it got it 15, 20 metres squarer.
He actually goes big, but it goes over into the vacant deep third territory for 4. The Hurricanes can't take a trick today.
You've seen a fair bit of cricket, Pete. Obviously, you've called that, try and tempt him to go down the ground, which he has. And unfortunately for the Hurricanes, it's a massive outside edge over the short third fielder and trickles away to the longest part of the ground. They can't take a trick at the moment.
I hope it'd be standing. Brett Hope the cat. And it's gone miles in the air. It's going to take some catching too. Don't worry about that. He's come around, takes a beauty. That's a really good catch. That is not easy at all. That went a long, long way in the air. Had to make a lot of ground, and that's a really good catch from the skipper, Hope.
Yeah, covered a lot of ground there, did Hope. Never easy, running backwards. Had a fair way to go. They work so hard on their fielding and training. Just get a little replay here. See Crone just gets underneath it and skies it. Didn't get the distance he was after.
Some good distance covered there from Hope. And also not easy when you know you've got a teammate coming forward, although he's always out of the frame. It's going to be wide. So that's a really disappointing end to what was an entertaining game. McMillan finishing the game with a wide, really until the anticlimactic finish, it's probably fair to say, but a strong win for the Renegades. They were the better team all day, restricting to the Hurricanes to 8 for 134 after winning the bat flip, and then comfortably getting the job done with 5 overs to go.
Yeah, done in 15 overs, and as he touched on, a more dominant side with both bat and ball. Today, the Renegades, no clear standout, a couple of 40s, a couple of bowlers that chimed in with wickets as well. Just looking through the batting card there, the Hurricanes got off to a nice start with the ball, restricting Brown to just the 1 off 9, but then Dixon and Peak showed their class. Ollie Peak, 46 off 26, probably the pick of the batters there. Dixon got them off to a flyer in the power play before a good caught and bowled by Brad Hope.
So it's all over here. The highlights are predominantly all those of the Renegades Academy. It started with winning the bat flip. It ended with a wide, and in between there weren't a lot of highlights as far as the Hobart Hurricanes Academy were concerned. Knocked over 134, 8 for 134 in the 20 overs. We never thought it was going to be enough. Brown went early. They had a little bit of hope at 1 for 3, but then a 56-run partnership.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃.com.